I'm here with Matheis of the Darien lacrosse team. Case, I know the one question everybody's been asking is, how are you feeling right now since your torn meniscus injury last spring?
I feel great right now. The knee is 100%, and I have no problems with it whatsoever. So to answer your question, I feel great.
Is it hard coming back on the field the first time you go through a serious injury?
I remember the first time I came back onto the field at the Sono Fieldhouse in January. It was definitely kind of strange, just not even because of the knee, just because I hadn't played the sport in 6 months. So I was rusty with things like stick protection and passing with traffic. But over time, you just kind of get used to the old things you knew so well before, and I just felt great now.
You're rated the #1 high school lacrosse player in the country. What's it mean to you, and how do you deal with such a prestigious honor?
It's definitely a great honor to have, and I think it's a testament to all the hard work I've put in over the past 5 or 6 years, because that has been my goal for so long. But for about the first year after that ranking came out, I had to adjust to it a little bit because I knew people had certain expectations of me every time I touched the field. Now it's just an afterthought. It's just something nice to have, and it doesn't deter my focus at all when I'm on the field. And I know every time I get on the field that opponents are going to be playing their best against me because they want to stop me and they want to be able to have something that I have, and that's what keeps me going on and off the field.
Is there a burden to having that rating?
Kind of like what I previously just said. I just know that when I'm on the field, or it's something that's very special to have as a player, and it's a very nice honor. And I know that there's players out there in the country who want to have that same honor, and they're working just as hard, if not harder than I am, to get to my position. The defensemen are working really hard, or they really want to stop me every time on the field. So that just always keeps me going, and that's as much as the burden, probably as big as the burden gets.
I've gotten to know you pretty well over the last couple of years, and you're one of the humblest people I know. Even if you didn't have this sort of honor, you would think somebody rated so high would be a little cocky, a little arrogant, and I can tell everybody that you're on the exact polar opposite of that. How do you maintain that attitude despite getting all the publicity you get?
I think it's something that has kind of just come through the way I've been raised by my parents. I think I have a very strong family base at home, and keeps me very level, keeps me grounded. Coach B also keeps me very grounded. He keeps it real with me. He never goes out his way to give a lot of praise, and that's just, it's not like I have someone just constantly giving me compliments. So I think it's a great thing to have to keep me humble. And I also think it's just part of the whole lacrosse community. I know that like professional players out there, they are very devoted to giving time through youth communities and not sitting on their high horse as a professional player. They work very hard to go through the lower ranks of lacrosse and be there. So I think it's something that growing up as a player, you're around, and you realize even though you are in a great position that you owe it to yourself and the community to be very humble and to give help to others. One example is Casey Powell. I remember going to his camps as a kid, and he just reaches out and really grows the game and spreads lacrosse knowledge, and it's just a cool thing to be a part of.
You committed to Duke about 1.5 years ago, early for, maybe not quite as early in lacrosse, but for most sports. Any regrets about making a decision that early?
Certainly not. I have no regrets with my decision regarding Duke whatsoever. I know it's the best place I could be going. And as far as the process goes, it's just the nature of the beast, the earlier commits. Looking on the recruiting classes now, my commitment would be considered to be a late commitment. So I'm really happy about the way things went with my process. I waited it out to do overnight visits and really get to know the teams, coaches, and players. And I cannot be happier with what I chose.
You're 11 points away from becoming the all-time leading scorer at Darien High School. There are a lot of really good players who've come before you and a lot of good players who are playing with you now. What do you think that's going to mean to you when you accomplish it?
It's going to be a great accomplishment for myself, and it's a testament to not only myself but the players and the coaches that I've played with and alongside over the past years. It wouldn't be possible without the players who were assisting goals to me or finishing passes that I set them up with over the past 3 years. And it'll be a cool moment for sure, but I got to get there first, and I don't want to have it affect my focus on the season.
What's your biggest goals for your final year here at Darien High School?
There's a few things I have not accomplished yet. It's possible I may never accomplish them, but I want to think, and I know I want to have that happen this year. I'd like an undefeated season. Every team always wants that going into their season, and it's something I'm really focused on right now. I think we have the ability, we have the players, the coaches, everything might fall into place to let that happen. I also think it'd be cool to win an FCIAC and state title in the same year. That has not happened in our program since 2008, so I would like to go out that way. That would be nice, and I've never beaten Matheis, so it's a New York team from Long Island, and that would be a cool victory to get as well.
Okay, so now I wish, join everyone wishing you success trying to accomplish all those goals, and best of luck with you in the future.
Thank you.